Almost ran too far out there.
Yeah, I wish we had like a priority system or something there, because I hate just dancing around everybody.
But you're a dancer.
Yeah, I set myself up for that, my bad.
Sorry, I didn't hear what it was.
That's because Telly usually calls it.
Oh, what happened to Telly?
Hi.
I'm having coughing fits right now.
Oh no, you're good.
Your coughing is literally killing us.
Yeah, can you step it up or something? Like,
Look, one of us is in the right spot. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in the right spot.
Pretty easy when your right spot is the same every time.
Hey, listen here, young man. Okay, I'm on it.
I looked at my debuffs.
I'll just have to use my eyes. I didn't know I had to use my eyes today.
No, you can just use your ears. It's fine. I had some old Tapatio Doritos, and the staleness of the chip is mixing with the powder and not giving me a fun time right now.
Oh, nice.
Is it lodging itself directly in your throat?
Like not the chip things themselves, but
Oh, okay.
like it's coating it, making it really gross.
Oh, that's... Did I not read that correctly?
Just remember, holy does not have a hole.
Well, that's kind of misleading.
You're welcome.
Just remember, we all go in the circle hole.
Oh no. That's even worse somehow.
Spread into roll stacks. Oh, it is ultimate to get rid of. That's cool. Gonna take one, don't worry.
It is stack then spread.
Yep, partners then spread. Partners then spread. Well, that's a shame.
Oh,
I'll see you
Wait.
kids on the other side.
I got this.
Whee!
How's that skill speed, Kane?
It's awful. It's
Like
because
saying-
it just feels slightly wrong. Like just a hair off, which is almost worse than it being completely off.
Do me a favor. Look over your tooltip and tell me what is your GCD.
2.46.
Now, now look at Holy Spirit and tell me what's your GCD.
2.5 oh my gosh, 1.5 cast, 2.5 recasts. It doesn't carry over.
No,
that's awful.
it doesn't. It's a spell. Get some spell speed, nerd.
This is awful. It's like 20 layers of hell.
This is why I quit Paladin. They still haven't fixed that. Technically correct.
Not a bug. Ticket closed. So when QA reopens the ticket, it's like, no. And then they get scolded by their manager.
Feel that.
Everyone in the circle hole.
Hey, placeholder, do you want me to just like stand on that pillar and then you can manipulate?
Nah, that's fine. I have a triple up there.
Maybe you should have triple for that because you keep dying to it.
I was talking. I'm blaming that on you, actually.
Alright. Well, that counts for one of them.
I'm fine.
Well, that's tragic. Oh, we're fine.
Spread into partners.
The royal we is fine.
Well,
Now we're eliminated.
Hey, keep me alive. Ah, crap.
yeah, he jumped.
Can we go for 5? You want to hear 6?
Yeah. What was
Does that
shit
tick
gonna be?
for 188,000? You bet your ass it does.
Dang.
One
Yeah,
stack's
just-
livable, as we found out.
Yeah, we're healing you the whole time.
I mean, that's fine. We're not parsing.
Yeah, you have to clear the fight to get a parse.
I'm just giving you guys something to do, you know? This fight's boring, am I right?
I think tanks have the most interesting role in this fight too.
I hate it. It's awful.
Yeah, I like getting launched. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, except that it always hits during the 2-minute.
That's true.
Or the one or two, either way.
I just delay. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I land before I try to do any of that. Like, it's fine.
I like to think my wild flailing with my gun blade is what cut your feathers.
Seems accurate.
It's too far out. Hey,
What you blaming that one on?
the sun was in my eyes.
Yeah, that's fair. Spread into partners.
Man, I want swift cast for sword. Swift sword.
Spread into partners. Oh boy. Goodbye.
Well. No.
It was spread into partners. You used that literally, and I'm like, I need to find Salento.
I need to find him and end him.
That one ear out the other.
Just always keep an eye on your debuffs too. That way you also know how much time you have until they go off.
Sometimes you only get to see half of that.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of your sword casts longer than 1 GCD? They're not, right?
They're all shorter than, I believe.
I think so.
1.3 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what Karen's complaining about.
When I have to run all the way to the very end of that platform, I'm like, I'm not gonna not cast this spell.
All a
1.3
matter of
seconds.
living on
I'm
the edge.
1.3 seconds. I'm not moving into position. Multiple times in a row.
Like 0.8 seconds if you're slide casting it.
You know what sucks is getting your casts interrupted? Because your connection is too good.
Thank you, Kanata. Partners into spread. Oh, whoops.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was like, I can get this last GCD. It's fine. Spoilers. Wasn't fine. Partners in a spread. Oh,
Well,
luck, friends. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm alive. I bet. I'm just trying to squeeze out as much invuln time as I can. It's worth it. You don't have a tank soul within you if you don't think it's worth it.
I don't think it's worth it. Healing is not my job. Invulns are just a convenience for someone else.
stack into spread. Partners in spread. Partners into spread. Can I would probably take it.
Ooh, cannot. I don't think I hit.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Roll stack into spread.
You're gonna die to towers first. Full stack. Oh, I'm also dead here.
They used it for towers.
Yeah, towers were gonna kill us for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Kanata.
Resolve the mechanic.
Mm.
Touchdown.
Hmm?
Question is, if I cover you, would I get knocked off at high velocity?
You can try it on the first touchdown, probably. I don't think you're super needed for like 30 or so seconds after that.
Yeah, I mostly just here for moral support and that one tank buster.
That's not true. You also have the job of being knocked into the platform.
That's true.
Yeah, can't
Did
don't
you-
sell yourself short.
I heard you like to get stepped on.
this is one boss that I think a lot less people would be excited about.
Yeah, for being a wall boss, there's a surprising amount of tank movement in this boss.
Sure is. A lot of movement in general.
Yeah.
Spread into partners. Partners into spread. Partners into spread. Spread into roll stack. Spread into roll stack. Spread, spread, spread. Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
And we stood on the laser.
Ugh.
That mechanic is rough. Even when you know what to do. Goodbye, cruel.
That's not great.
I can't. If that happens, I'm going straight left. Far left. I don't care. That's my spot.
Okay.
I was waiting for everybody else being like, I can probably survive the laser. It's fine to not survive the laser. Then I was like, okay, only I died. It'll be fine. No.
Yeah, it's
Good job, literally everybody else, though.
There is no point in this fight where I don't think it would be improved by having Expedient.
I'm actually sprinting a lot, like to get to some of these towers.
Getting back to the middle for towers after soak spit is a little sketchy for sure. Really? Did something change? I know it didn't. But no, that was just bad.
I got it.
Partners in the spread. Spread into partners. Spread into partners.
Looking at me.
I hate the players line up for that.
The lasers are so easy that I can barely remember that they exist. Which is why I was so angry I got hit by them twice last night.
They're jerks.
Spread into roll stacks.
Oh no, I touched the shit!
Spread into roll.
Goodbye, DPS. Someone needs to install handrails on that bridge. It is not OSHA
Ready to move.
compliant.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, you can't drop it on the pylon like that.
Oh, right. God, I need to be away from pylon.
Hey, don't be so Baikonata.
So let's talk about that briefly. I don't know what we need to do, but we need to do something there, because I'm not gonna have time to do the mechanic and get back to the middle before, so you guys can heal me with like regular AOE's.
One of the healers is dead, so.
But that doesn't change. Yeah, they're not on our side. Like, and I'm not gonna be back on their side at any point. So
So, which mechanic are we talking about? The
that last one there.
You want
With
to group
the-
up? I can curing waltz. That's all I got.
I mean, that might be enough.
we could
That's
get a
one tick, probably.
we could get a Panheima before we leave to that platform, and the Panheima should tick every tick of the dot.
Panheim only lasts 15 seconds. Yeah. However, maybe Holos would give us a shield and a 10% damage reduction. That might be better.
Let's what
think I
was
have
the name of that? Med 2. I don't remember what the Asher one has been. Med 2. Wait, it's only 15 seconds? Why mage is 30 seconds?
No, they changed him. Yeah.
Oh, that's
While ago.
rude.
I mean, at least the heal is twice as strong now.
Yeah.
3. Oh, okay. But like, yeah, just taking the cone and the dot that I got, I just bled out. What?
No. Well. Oh wait. Yeah, maybe then.
That's not the solution.
Yeah, the bleed from the tethers isn't looking what's gonna kill people. It's the bleed from the light thing that'll kill people.
Yeah. The whoever gets the wings thing.
I think that's what Salento's talking about.
Right. It's
Yeah,
a
wrong tether. The tether.
29k dot.
You.
That's
So
really
that's
okay. Yeah, that's pretty
It-
tough.
it is 100,000 damage ish over 10 seconds. 35k. Sorry, the dividing wing. Sorry, there was also an attack in here. I'm going to ignore the attack. I don't know what that attack is. I assume it's
The
because
auto
the
attack,
tank
right?
the tank died. Right. Right. So like it's 26 plus 29 plus 28 plus 29. That's what Salenta took. 26 was the initial hit. I mean, if
Full health and
you
shield.
can if you can see who has the thing and get a single target on them, that would probably be ideal, but that's also probably unrealistic. So shake and other healer shields are 30 seconds. Unless they change that to 15 as well, but no, I think that's
I mean, you don't necessarily need to pre-mitigate the whole thing if we can just survive long enough to get back to the middle.
Yeah, if we can get back to the middle, we can heal everyone up, and then single target the person that got hit.
So if we can get a Holos and maybe a Equation Prognosis,
I can samba our side.
yeah, and I can like
Like,
I can use Arcane Crest there, but like this is so small.
I mean, I'm
that's
maybe
only if it picks you, though, right? Or does it go on everybody?
But
It goes on
breaks,
everyone.
heals.
Oh, okay.
But it's only 50 potency heal.
okay, Arcane Circle is not a real mitigation. Let's just
Look.
get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Now, serious talk though. Bloodbath. That doesn't
Well, that
say
works for you two.
sure. So it's like Bloodbath or Second Wind, or whatever. It's like
I'm already using that on cooldown, I think.
what?
Second win? Are you kidding?
Just don't hit it. Just don't hit it. And if you die, then we need to bring up when I'm using that. when are you using that you would otherwise die?
I don't.
Also, I don't know about you, but like my bloodbath heals for a lot. I mean,
Really?
I guess it depends on if
Yeah,
like what
Bloodbath
part.
is very strong.
Where you are in your rotation?
Yeah, because if you do it during the burst, it's like it's a percentage of the damage you deal, right? So
I thought it was flat now.
No,
Ah.
still based on the attack you do. Pretty sure.
now I have discovered that it's not enough to mitigate the poison dot, but something that you're supposed to survive. It might make up. I don't know if it'll make up 30k, but it might make up enough. now you're thinking like an Astro.
It just
You
pops.
want the timeline?
It's helpful.
Is it a
Yeah, the timeline.
what kind of target is it? Is it like a target on? Okay.
I mean, it's like you only you have a 10-second window because there are 3 ticks of the dot. So
Yeah, but
it's room for error.
there's also like just the fact that there is a initial hit. Like all you got to do is mitigate that, and you've bought yourself time on the back end. So it doesn't matter really when you do it in there. Oh,
Expire.
I can still waltz, cart curing waltz our side. You just have to make sure we're all standing on top of me and Garrett. Like we have to be
Well-
stacked. Otherwise, it's worthless.
what's the radius?
I mean, so
Is it at least 8?
It's old Cure 3. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like 5.
how close do you need to be?
I mean,
Because
we can overlap a little like this, but like
okay,
kind of
so
Venn diagram it. But
the only time that you would be able to do that is after the web.
yeah, I would do it after the web. Like after
Yeah.
he breaks us out, we can all stack up. I can do it. But whoever
I mean, that-
breaks us out. Sorry.
That sounds like a plan, but yeah, I think it's going to require some sort of self heal. If we're not like blowing shake it off or so. Oh shit, we don't have shake it off. Divine Veil before that. I don't know what we're using Divine Veil for otherwise.
Yeah, we talked it through in chat. We're probably gonna try to have him use Divine Veil for the prep on that.
I have a question I'm slightly embarrassed to ask because it's been so long. What mechanic are we talking about?
This is when we're doing the second set of webs, where you have the stack marker and the
Dividing
cones of
wings.
light. Yeah,
And
and
concern, we're just dying there?
so, yes, because the person who gets hit by the cone gets also a bleed for 30k, and we're split with the healers on one platform and the DPS on the other platform, which makes it hard to heal.
Okay, it's just the person with the cone though, right?
Just the person with the cone.
Okay.
So, or I mean, it's the person with the cone who is also the person who has the tether. So, if you have the tether and you know you're going to get hit, then that's a really good place to mount a wall.
Right, that's, yeah, okay.
Or you could just die.
That's also an option, although it's a bad option because then we have to do towers.
Alright, do we have a shaky plan in place
I
then?
mean, not for a bit.
Granada's going to try to find a time to use horoscope. We're going to have Divine Veil, and we're also going to use our bloodbath or mono whatever and curing waltz as soon as the thing's over. So we're gonna try lots of different plans, and at least one of them will hopefully work.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, Salento was at 4,000 HP, sorry, 4,400 HP when he took the auto, and then took a dot after that. So would have died to the dot regardless of the attack. It says bleeding for 12 seconds, so that's 4 ticks. And if you count the initial hit, that's 5. Yeah,
So-
I mean, also
so everything added.
we'll be back in the middle before the last tick. Mhm. And Kanata is looking at something like watching a different movie from me, and
Bleed's not really a problem when we're all in the middle. It's like its best use, yeah.
Spread into partners.
I remember there was one time where both tanks got bleeds, and I would use Paimon 1 and just completely ignore that tank. And then just heal the other one manually.
It's gonna be spreads into partners. Spreads into partners.
Almost walks into that.
Spreads into roll stacks. That's not good. Spread out healers. Oh, never mind. It was me. Haha.
I know.
Looks like we're sharing.
Yep, you're sharing. Sure, give me just a second.
Time to build a wall.
So we had to build a wall. But who's gonna pay for it?
Next
Doing
dividing
the
wing.
funding for this.
Also, D should be, that's the stack for this.
D is the stack, okay.
D is the sec.
No, I should not be pointing that
You guys,
like
the people in the back, break us out. Break us out!
Oh,
No. No, the people in the back. Oh.
You guys were
You
purple.
guys are moving.
oh, harrowing hell. Think I'll be. That was a little late.
Wow.
That's a little off.
Jesus.
because
No.
It's split.
shared. Yeah.
Who was purple? The people who put the wall down are supposed to break out the people in the
The people who were on the D stack because D moved over here were purple.
Right. Right.
They were all purple.
Well, okay, but
Okay, so let's
but that is your job. So it is not the job of the people in the towers anymore.
let's go over what actually happens in that mechanic.
Yeah, but we
since
couldn't.
Okay.
Since some people probably don't know it and the other people don't remember it. So we have what are the things that show up? You have the dividing wings. So you have two cones. And the cones, since he's doing holy there every time, the cones are just pointing them straight out.
Yep.
Left, right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Outside of the holy.
Okay, and then you have the stack marker during that. Right, and that stacks on D. Is it a loose stack? Are you spreading out,
Oh,
or are you?
They're just making webs, so yeah, you need to do what you do for all the stacks with the webs.
Right, so it's going to be left and right
Yep.
of D. And then we have other people who have web markers that are not stack.
Yep.
And they go to A, B, and C.
Correct.
And so,
And then immediately after, the people in this stack will get those same markers. So they have to come up and break us out so that we can make the wall stronger.
Do the after we break them out. we
Obviously,
just
don't
share.
break the web they just made. Like, don't run through it.
So
Like,
don't go
put
too
it
far back.
Put it like right in front.
So basically, it's just enough to grab the pole.
Yeah.
so it needs to be pole, web, 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 pole. And if you stand in the middle of the waymark, you will not be breaking the web because the other web will be down here at the bottom of the waymark.
Yeah, it was like pretty far back.
So
Should be fine. Just, just.
dead center on the waymark is
Yeah, just
should
don't
hit.
panic and overshoot it.
Okay. So is there like a does it do like healers and then DPS or something else, or is it just like completely random who gets what?
I know me and Kane had web drops. I didn't. P-Thoughts had the third one.
So it's a mix right
It's
there.
probably random since it's just.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess try to favor your side, but you know, if you see somebody is closer to A, just like spread out. I guess that's. I had the
Except for
left
some
feather.
form, too.
I stood on one and died like a chump.
That's holy.
Basically, as long as we're doing our job, like if it was the same people again, if we were doing our job and breaking the people out here, they can immediately just run back here, and we can essentially swap places with them.
That sounds easy.
So
And if we're already going left to right to spread that, then it should be easy to just go back.
Mm-mm.
to clarify, the people who are down south, they did not actually get tethered to each other.
Correct.
Mm-mm.
It's like when we're making the web bridge over to the other platform
Yeah,
over
they
there.
can
It's that
gather
exact
that.
same kind of web.
So,
So
don't
they
stay in the
telegraph.
AoE.
Yeah.
You, Once you see the orange marker show up, you run out, and then break out D.
Why are the people with the tethers not breaking out the people with D?
We are.
They are.
Okay.
Oh, the people with
Oh, the
tethers.
tethers.
Oh,
It's just easier for them to run straight up because
eh.
we're already right here.
I mean, we can all do it, I
You
guess.
do it too.
Yeah.
I do.
More- everybody
More
can.
is not hurtful.
Okay.
But I mean,
And-
like, it's probably the easiest even for B because they'll just run right up and do it.
Yeah.
So, last question is why are the people at D coming? Why are the people at D coming back here?
They
What's
get-
the
They're gonna-
strengthening?
They get
Right.
they get 3 other drops, so they want to drop them on A, B, and C again to make a purple web back here that we can't break.
Okay, so it's always going to be the people who get the webbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you want to
It's-
make sure that in that initial 3 stack that you're spread out just like we do for the other ones.
I am
Yes.
suspicious that if we, I don't think we want to form a line in this case, right? Because I think if the people, so if one person's in the middle and the other people are like off to the side, I think you might get clipped by the cone. So
You're
probably
standing
want people back
You're
here.
standing
Basically,
behind the cone, so the cones.
yeah, you'll make like a little triangle.
the cones, like the little pillars for the cones, are up here by the waymarks.
It's still a little scary. It is also holy, so you can't be like right on its hitbox, anyways, because it extends a
yeah.
little bit past it. But
I mean, if you have the tether, you can stand out here, right, which is definitely not going to get hit by the holy, and that's going to shoot the cone.
mm,
But yeah, understood. You should probably. Who am I kidding?
I will probably stand back here. But I know the melee will want to be like attacking still. So.
The top of this diamond, I think, is like the perfect distance, just like boop boop boop, because it's in melee range, and it should not get hit by the cone.
Yeah, all you got to do is just make sure that the web is not purple. That's it. At least this web. This web we want purple.
Woo! Yeah, that means
Close.
not fucking up all of the stuff before that again. That's the hardest part. There's a lot of stuff to mess up in this fight.
A lot of body checks in this fight for a second before it feels
Oh
like.
yeah.
Spread into partners. partners into spread. Partners into spread. Sorry, spreading the rolls.
Lasers.
No, we're far enough apart. Oh, Kane might have got me though.
No, I died just now.
You two took each other out.
Yeah, you two took each other.
Hmm.
Did we take 2 instances of damage? Or just 1?
Let's see. Let's look at the log.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
2 hits of demoniac bonds. So
Yep, that's
with
the
each
spread.
other.
Pulls the boss, immediately runs.
This is where you just throw up your hands and say snapshotting.
Yep. That'll happen sometimes.
It
You guys
might
have
be
been really good about it for the last few ones, so I'm gonna just chalk that one up to whoopsie, and then about it.
It might be possible to be in melee range for that laser, but it's real small. So, yeah, I want to move our DPS stack up 1. Even when I thought I was at actual max melee, I got clipped once, so.
Do lasers always appear in the exact same spots, or can they shift slightly? I haven't really paid attention.
Same spots. Unless it's just
No, I mean,
happened to
can
pick
they-
that one.
Yeah, like different rows. Like, is it always the same rows that are safe, or can it can they?
Like I said, I'm trying to get to max melee, and it's always like right there that where the laser goes.
Gotcha.
So it seems consistent.
Huh.
Then it might alternate based off of if it's doing left or right, like what the safe row is. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
I don't try to get melee uptime there. I mean, I'm hitting the boss, but I'm more concerned about like dodge the laser for like 0.2 seconds, and then I can move back in range.
Well, we won't have to dodge or think about it if we just move it up once. So, unlike when we're spreading out, there's only 2 stacks, so there's plenty of room.
Just waiting on Garrett.
Could just reset.
Yeah, might as well.
Take a bathroom break. I don't know.
All right. Getting a drink.
Hayne, are you swapping glamours?
I literally have my glam plates open, like, what do I want to change to?
You gotta let me know what you're changing to. That way I can try to, you know, coordinate.
It's true. I haven't used this one in a long time.
What's the theme?
I don't want to do that. I want to spend a new one. The theme is actually this one. The tux.
Okay. Alright, I can make it work. Do I want to match or do I want to complement?
Actually, that is the question.
Are you going with the Huck still, Kane?
Yes.
Okay. What color are you doing?
That's what I'm trying to decide. I mean, the default's black, but do I want to change to something more fun?
Alright, Kane, hear me out. Go metallic purple.
No, just not mad at metallic purple. Oh, that's a look. That's a look. Okay.
You doing it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Gunblade to match then. Oh yeah, this is the one, Kane.
This is the one. This is a.
I should do the maid shoes.
There we go. And the weapon has purplish glows. This is perfect. I'll stack that on here. Oh, is that diable? No, it's not. Dang it.
Oh, Kane, we're gonna look immaculate on the battlefield.
Oh yeah, this is. This
Are you
is it.
doing metallic purple tux?
It's a scene. Gosh, I gotta change the shield too.
Oh, yeah, we gotta make sure the portrait works right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I sure do love Black Clover for how bad the animation is on it.
The anime?
Yeah.
I don't know. That show alternates between having awful animation and like way better than it deserves.
You can tell exactly where the budget goes most of the time. Oh,
Not
man.
to some of those fight scenes.
But some of the fight scenes.
I actually like I couldn't stand to watch that show anymore because there was so many fight scenes that were just fucking awful, and then there was like a few that were just awesome.
It's always whenever you hear one of the intro musics kick in for a fight, you're like, oh man, here's the budget. Here it comes.
It's the money music.
I'm gonna hit this again because I think we're all. I forget who it was that wasn't ready, except it was Kane and somebody else. I forget who the other one.
The
There we go.
I really do like the intro music to Black Clover.
Oh, and it changes like every like 10 episodes, which is like, oh, okay, sick. That's where the money went.
And most of them are the same band.
The episode where he uses his like demon powers the first time was like a 15-minute long like it was crazy, like moving camera shots like for 15 minutes.
That's why I had you pick metallic purple, King.
It's perfect.
Hang on a second. I don't think I'm dressed correctly for this event.
It is till death do we part.
Beautiful. Ooh, the look.
I used the wedding dress for like a year and a half.
as soon as he said tux, I was like, I think this is the only thing I have that like complements it instead of just matching it. Kane's gonna turn me to a glamour fiend, I swear to God.
Wait, hasn't already?
Yeah,
No.
true.
Real endgame is housing. You have to win a lottery to even get in.
I didn't. Some of us are just naturally gifted, I suppose.
Born with a fucking house in your mouth?
That's why it's so big.
Alright, landed gentry can just get out. Go back to Reddit.
Oh boy, good thing I put pants on.
Oh, right.
Your modesty shorts.
I was unaware how much airtime I would have looking in that direction.
It's like a very specific pattern. It wasn't that one, but it breaks my brain every time, and I don't know why.
Roll stacks into spread.
Oh god. Yep, don't.
Mhm.
I just hear a little Lalafell cheering in the background. What's going on?
All those are really loud dancers. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Spread into partners.
In a second.
Ooh, you gotta not be the closest.
Oh, dead
we
body's
lost
right.
killers. Kane, that is a look though.
It really is. I'm glad you stayed in the top purple side tonight to try that.
Partners into spread.
Sorry.
If you want to invuln through part of that game, we can just share another one.
Yeah.
Partners into spread.
I would like if you spread.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. It went through him.
Cover me.
Nope. I Yeah.
I'm just not gonna hit yes to this.
Oh, come on. It's like my second trap res.
I was like, I'm invuln. Surely no, the debuff's still applied.
That's so sad.
Spread into roll stack. Damn, we needed you.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
The gold and purple is a good combo.
It is, it is. You look like a tank named Slickback.
I feel like a tank named Slickback.
Do I hear a Fantasia coming in? Not to change race, just to change your name.
You know?
That'd be the name change service.
So yeah, that's a different.
Oh, I thought you got one for free.
Nope.
No. They could charge money for it.
Yeah, it's like 15, I think, for a name change. I remember when I was changed to an Aura for a little bit. I was like, I cannot stand to lure an accurate name. I had to do it.
That sounds like an issue to have.
Yep.
Clearly, anything that's named after food is lore appropriate Lalafell, right?
Absolutely.
Sorry, answer you as soon as I'm done double weaving everything real fast. Yeah, agreed.
I'd say the brain cell is in use right now.
If I ever make a Rogaden, which is unlikely, but I'm naming it Mountain Dew.
Man, I can think of that name now.
Lore appropriate Rogaden names.
I appreciate it.
Pretty sure there is one already.
Full stack into spread.
I left way too early. I'm sorry, friends. I thought I guess you can't cheat that mechanic very well.
Do we try or do we just re-up it? Alright. Partners into spread.
Okay.
Oh.
Careful linking up.
Pattern.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to aim it a little bit closer to the middle.
Partners
It's
into
partners
spread.
into spread.
You know, I think you might be right. It depends on the side. 'Cause just looking at that. bridge.
Roll stack into spread.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Survive, survive.
Yeah. I'm all alone.
Oops. Okay, sounds a little higher than what we got.
Next expansion.
Oh, what? Okay. Sorry, healers. It's partners into spread. Partner to spread. Right side. Stacks in the spread.
Oh, oh, oh.
My friends are dead.
It's- yeah, you are. I short circuited for a second. Right. That's. I saw Tam and I'm like, wait, and yeah.
I'm a trap.
Like Bridget.
Partners in the spread. partners in the spread again. Careful on that one. Partners in the spread.
Never mind. Maybe they're just random. No, that time it was the same. I've been watching the Edge of the Hitbox one.
I officially have nothing left.
Gonna be spread into roll stack. Spread into roll stack.
Wow, sorry, Tommy.
Cam, just go ahead and do it.
Some big bits for this. We'll prepare for the seal web.
Well, no carrying waltz because I'm on this side.
Oh. I'm so stupid.
Oh, god damn it.
Die together.
Just clemency through that.
Clemency through it.
Everyone else is
Yeah.
dead, and it's like just clemency through this tank buster, so that you can die to the next mechanic. We do
We
know what's
do.
next.
We do.
We've seen
We-
what's next.
we've
Killing
seen-
many people for that too.
We talked about it in depth tonight.
What happened on the right side?
I
That was
tethered to
me,
the
I-
wall.
Okay.
Oh. My camera's in the wrong spot, and his head was in the way.
Well, that's a first. I can't imagine why I ever did that. Alright.
partners into spread. Partners into spread again. I was there.
Where's my partner?
I'm back here because that cannon also didn't hit me.
Look at
Konami.
me! Look at me!
Nada, you saw me there on yours, right? Kanata, I was there for you. It's not serving us very well then, is it?
I just realized that restaurants and applications are the opposite. Because in a restaurant, the customer is always right, but when you're doing an application, the client is always wrong.
Customer's always right doesn't mean what people think it means. Roll stacks in the spread.
What is it? It's stacks then spread.
Partners and spread, yeah.
No shot. Just to damage?
Well, that went to shit real fast.
I mean, why did I die?
Let's look at the death recap.
Be right back while you're doing that.
He knows where he died. That's rhetorical, I think.
No,
Was I
it
supposed
was
to do something differently?
it was dot damage, yeah. Dot damage there was dot damage from something.
So I took the web thingy. Does that give you a dot?
You've had
No.
dot damage for like no wait. You had some dot damage and then that ticked away. That was Ultima. Then this other dot damage, I don't know what that's from.
How much is the tick?
15k.
That's not poison puddle then, is it?
No. Poison puddle's way more than that.
Does the bridge web thing give you a dot when you get hit by it?
Yes. Did you get hit by the bridge, the AoE that makes the bridge?
Yeah, I was the one that made the bridge.
Well, you don't get hit by it.
No, I certainly didn't get hit by that. There's no shot.
Yeah, like if you got hit by the AoE that makes the bridge, you would die.
Right, so what the hell killed me then? That would imply I just never got healed up between the last Ultima and then the spit silk thing?
No, the last Ultima finishes ticking like 45 seconds before that. So like you were fully topped off, but you did take 67,000 and then 15,000 in dot damage.
Were you in Tam too close?
No, we didn't overlap any of the silk things. Otherwise, he would have died too.
Not if you died first. Or no, maybe not.
No, you died very quickly after getting hit by the silk spit.
Can you timestamp me so I can look at it later? Yeah, alright, never mind. Alright, I'm blaming ghosts. Let's go. How comes Razor says ghosts? I don't know what else to think.
Well, let's at least make a bridge tonight.
I really want to like, not just make by the bridge you mean the wall
The
of
net, yeah.
yeah, the net.
We made half of one once.
Okay, I got a half glass of milk. Everything should be fine now.
Is it a White Russian? Is the other half vodka?
No, it's just a half glass of milk.
You drink the other half, like after pouring it. Who just pours half a glass? Unless that's all you have left.
No, I just wanted to pour half a glass of milk.
I do not understand.
I mean, a half glass of milk is like one of those grade school carton sizes of milk, which is just about the right size.
I don't think I pour half glasses of anything.
Just use a smaller glass.
It's true, I do have smaller glasses. Or differently sized glasses.
Is that the correct way to say it? Like, Lalafels aren't short, they're differently sized.
Are Lalafels like glasses and just the right size for their purpose?
Just the right size and shape for an old-fashioned.
I really got a sprinter every time.
There's a spread. That's all I got for you, Tam.
Nope. Thought I had to do something, but nope. Still only had a 5, so.
Partners in spread. Partners in spread.
Sorry.
I need a partner.
We'll get there eventually.
Okay. I just didn't see you at it, so I was like, oh. gonna be roll stacks into spread.
Blah.
Oh my god. What happened to everyone?
A terror.
Well, that time Kanata. It was on the left side and it still went to the same beam spot. It is random.
Let's die to something new.
Yeah, I don't particularly care about that particular thing.
Yeah, I just thought of it.
Look, I have nothing else to do. I'm just watching that.
I mean, that's valid. Partners in spread. Partners in spread again.
Sorry.
Partners in spread.
This
We're
is
gonna need-
achieved.
Okay. Dang, nice scoop, Kane. Be spread into roll stack.
You can't point that up here. No.
I thought I had the stack marker.
No, I had the stack marker.
Ooh.
If you had the stack marker, you'd be tethered to the pole anyway.
But the circle wasn't on the pole.
You are correct.
Come and see me, Kane.
No, I refuse.
That is supreme trust for the healers.
By the way, although you can run farther up, which is totally fine. Let's see, there's just the way mark. We're not. I guess we're using them all. Are
We are using them all.
okay. Yeah, here. You can. Right there's a good spot for the person with the marker, actually. It's just the right distance away. So.
I was definitely distracted by the tether that was pointing at our faces. So, like, well, can I get away from that? Probably not.
Oh, that C is way off.
If it's a problem, it's a good problem to have.
Why don't we just point the tethers north and we all just crunch into the little south corner there? Like Pethos does. I'm only half joking.
Well, the other half of you might better also be joking.
No, it would be very consistent. It would be just as safe.
And lose uptime.
Yeah.
Also, it would. Never mind. I don't know. The wings spawns pretty far south.
Yeah, Tam has
Oh.
the tether.
Dang it. I didn't even see it.
Just jump.
I'm just gonna hit the countdown.
Right.
Yeah, our parses don't matter.
I'm sorry, Konata, but Konata's MP matters. Given the last couple pulls, it might not be too long. You have to worry about that.
I mean, we know why you care. We're just wondering if there's any reason why the rest of us should care.
Celeste is getting spicy right now.
I just assume whatever cards I'm getting are the overflow cards anyway.
I wish I could get a card. Yay! Thanks, Konata. I feel like a real DPS now. Spread into roll stacks. Thank you.
Trying to kill me.
Go into the corner.
spread into roll stack. We're gaming.
Oh shit, I'm headed to this one.
Oh, my sprint's down.
Oh, don't put them on the wall. How can I break it if it's on the wall?
Fine, you did it.
Alright, so if you do not have a mark, you're going to the left or right of D.
No. You don't have a mark, you stack in a stack.
Which is to the left or right of D.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Thank you! Don't
I
confuse
don't
me!
together.
My invoking
Tether's
focus up.
also left and right of D.
The lefter and righter though. It's totally different.
Leftist and rightist.
That is the worst focus up ever so far. Roll stack into spread.
That's as this is going off. So here we go.
I'll go first, Kane.
Oh yeah. The tanks need to be at the
It's
very
a wild
front,
charge.
right? Yeah,
Mechanic
the tanks have
knows.
to be at the very front.
What the
I,
hell is
I
going
did say
on?
that like an hour ago. I said it was a wild charge.
Oh, I didn't realize what that meant.
Yeah.
You're like,
I thought that meant like a knockback, like we were getting
An
knocked
old
back at the
mechanic.
end. Yeah.
You remember what was that? Imdagood?
In the good.
into gooder.
I don't know what that meant.
Yeah. I thought it was the knockback.
Yeah, those the demoniac bonds go off right after the knockback. Like, so if you have gap closers to get you back to the boss,
That could be a problem.
no, that's what you want to do because you want to get the heck out of the back because that's where the back people are gonna spread or stack, right?
So is it stack first or spread? If it's stack first, we should stay in the back and then spread, right? So,
None of it's partners, I guess.
is it partners?
Was that partners?
That was roll stack.
Oh, okay.
So what about Kanata?
What about Kanata?
Oh no, I meant the melee people. We're ranged. We stay in the back to do the stuff, but yeah, I don't know about that. You can do left, right. In fact, the video recommends left to right and not front to back. But
So, well, if we're doing roll stack, then the
someone's gonna lose enough time if we do front back. So
the DPS roll stack is going to be on the east side.
we could
Yeah,
do like
if
front ones 3-4, right? So like
if everyone
stack.
can get to 3, then yeah, we'll get to 3 and take the stack there, and then make sure that when you spread out, that you're not spreading far enough that you'll hit the people on the other side. So like if I stand here, that's fine. If I stand here, then whoever's at 4 is getting, like, we're killing each other.
well,
Yeah. So
you can go up at that point too
sure the
if you're
spread
spreading
though.
out.
For spread, they are about 1.75 or 1.8 of the radius of like 2 squares. So like, here's here, and here should be safe. Like there is room.
We should just treat it like we treat the spreads after the turrets, because we do that really well and we all kind of stagger out.
I'm in a completely different part of the arena, though.
you guys will figure it out.
You don't.
Like a GCD. But more importantly, let's talk about Harrowing Hell.
Yeah.
Well, just saying, like, if we go to 3 and 4 and then we spread out, you know, on these lines, we'll be fine. If you want to do something better for you, go for it. But
Closest 2 players take extra damage.
So I just want to point out, Harrowing Hell did 86,000 damage to a tank.
That was after people had died, though.
How much did the first hit do to Midori?
125.
That was
Oh,
with
that's
10%.
But I should not be in the front, so.
Yeah.
What did you have up?
Me?
What did we have up?
I had
It
Carrot
wasn't that bad, but what did we have up?
Sort of late.
Addle was up.
Collective unconsciousness.
And
but
remember,
not the damage
final
reduction.
hit is 15 seconds after the cast. And that's the highest, like, that's the big hit. So you need the back end to be loaded too, don't just load the front end.
I won't have any meds for the second part because Carachol is gonna be down, and I think my Holos is down at that point too.
Yeah, it should be up. You want it on the... Okay. I think it's 8 hits and then the big knockback, so... You can pop
Should
it
I
after
save
the
Bale
4th
for the
hit.
knockback?
It is worth noting that Harrowing Hell
Thanks,
is
Ken.
physical damage. It is blunt damage.
Alright, no heart of light then.
Huh.
So, no,
Yeah.
Addle does 5%, but we also have feints. We have 2 feints.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think both of our prizes are up, so we can probably just me do one, then you do the other if you want to do it that way.
Sure.
Carrot, do you want me to do the first or the second?
I'll usually grab the first, so I'll try to do the first. I'll just try to remember.
And we have to be full coming out of that too, because it's straight into like stacks or spreads. Yeah, sure. I thought that was for getting us to full after the 8 hits. Yeah, so there's 8 hits, then there's the really big knockback hit, which is going to be a lot of damage, and then we go right into like spreads and stacks.
Which,
And this is the last hard mechanic of the fight, I hope,
I
right?
believe so. I mean, the rest of them look like they're just repeated things combined with new other things. So he is doing the hearted plumes from normal, combined with like the face.
oh, that's funny.
But that's like
That's
that's I
funny.
guess the only new quote unquote mechanic.
What a jerk.
I mean, but there's time to actually. Well, I think there is time to dodge it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Nua is not nearly that strong, but it is good. Sure.
So here's like smooth brain idea, which is you can just like stay in the collective unconsciousness bubble for like 10 seconds. Just sit in the bubble. I mean, that was a lot more useful back when the damage reduction went away as soon as the bubble went away, but It does extend the duration of the dot, or hot, every time it reticks the bubble. Eh. It is well, so it is a huge DPS loss. So, but I mean,
Yeah, GCD heals would be better.
so could you do me a favor and just put that up real quick? Yeah. Just stay in it. I want to see what happens. Okay, so it does. It does. It yeah, the damage reduction. Yeah, so that's a way that you can have the damage reduction last for more than 15 seconds. So you can like have it where the last hit is also affected. Plus a shield.
Good night, people who leave it.
Good night.
I feel dirty for asking this, but what's normal Helios?
Normal Helios is at potency of 400.
If it's
Well, that's what I'm wondering. It's like yeah, like is she aspected than just normal, like Helios at that point? Because you're just gonna be reapplying the hot if it's gonna be.
So
Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Double mode, yeah.
once I figure out how to get Holos there, I could hit Holos first because the damage reduction on that is for 20 seconds.
yeah, you want to use it after the first hit anyway, because it's also got the heal on it. But yeah, Holos is also really great for stuff like that. How long is it between each hit? So that's another thing that's a piece of the puzzle that
It's like half a GCD.
Man, is it just me or did they nerf light speed? No, it also used to affect the recast time. It made the recast time 1 second shorter, and it also used to reduce your MP consumption. Oh, there's a time when it was all upside. Right, you would actually light speed for DPS because it was basically presence of mind, right?
Yeah.
Because it was reducing your recast time.
Yeah,
So
I did that for a while. But I guess my question is like, if it's 8 hits, if it's 6 seconds versus 12 seconds versus 18 seconds, that's a very big difference, right? So it's probably like 11 seconds total, or 12 seconds.
man, you
Okay,
know what?
that's
You know what would just be really, really great right there? Is a liturgy of the bell. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, what is the last one you got? 04 for 6th one, and the first one was when? It's about 2 seconds each.
And how many? How many
That's
hits
the
were
kid.
there?
8. So that's kind of long. Well, but there's 8 hits, and then there's the big hit. But Carachol like can't last for those hits and the other thing.
I can hit Carachol after
seconds
Numa,
in.
maybe?
That's also
But Holos can get everyone
Yeah.
of the hits.
take the last hit. I think you want. I think you want a macro after the last hit. I think you want to macro after the big hit because we need to be topped off
For stacks.
for the stacks and spreads, and you're going to be busy moving into position.
I mean, if we actually coordinate all of our cooldowns, it's probably gonna be fine, but just need to not hit everything immediately, and then not have any plan for later.
Ooh.
Before the first hit. I'm out! I'm done!
Sure.
Oh, it just if you want to extend the timer, you can do that for a GCD or two, but GCD heals was better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you're using it for the time. You'd be extending it for the timer, not for the healing. Right, but like instead of sitting in it to extend the timer, just use GCD heals first and then sit in it for less time. Alright, whatever. I mean, that'll work.
You'd probably want to do the horoscope in the middle of your neutral sect, or at least for the first before one of your hits of the neutral sect. No, that's... You can just push the button, we're all in range.
You want me to hit Physis after we're done?
What comes after that? Like, is it gonna like go into
Don't
something
know.
else immediately? Yeah, that's,
I have no idea. Probably an Ultima. I mean,
Or are you saying physis or pepsis?
I meant after the um, stack and split, I was thinking to use physis there to get us back up. Yeah.
Yeah, physis is the hot.
Physis is gonna be good during the multi hits. It'll just make everything easier.
Since it's oh, okay. No, that's not a damage reduction. That's just healing potency. Yeah, you can pop that early, probably.
I mean, you can pop it in the back half, right? Like that's fine too.
Macro is gonna do most of the lifting on the back half, and it won't get improved as much.
Physis is like it's kind of good everywhere, so. Like the only time when I really cared about where I used it, honestly, was when at the end of what was it, P4S, when we were literally just spamming GCD AoE shields for like 20 GCDs in a row. I think that was the only time I actually really cared about when I used it. It's good for everything, so. That was so stupid. P4S, I think. The one where we were, it was the cones coming out of the middle, and we were just fucking standing. You and I were just standing in the middle, spamming GCD AoEs. Yeah. I don't even think I reapplied my dot. But yeah. Yeah.
Expert.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go. All right, Kanata, roll. No, Kanata has to DPS. How's that monk coming? Have you even touched it since the last time, since before AX? Alright, well I know what we're doing after this, expert.
Did either of you start the Genshin quest?
Yes. I have gotten as far as it allowed me to get until tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would be a bad idea to do the first one.
Also, keep in mind that it's going to be like a lot of exploration, and they've kind of broken this up so that like areas of the map unlock over time, which is, you know, a good way to pace it, I guess. That's kind of can be important for the event, you know, if you want the event rewards.
I imagine that doing the doing the main story quest is not going to get you too many of them, but they're marked on the map, so it's not that hard to find them if you just want to hunt them down. But you can make significant. It's not super short. It's not. I guess it's not really long, but
Now there's cutscenes, so you wanna play through the cutscenes so that you aren't like just loading all of your cutscene watching.
yeah, maybe you like it, Kanata, but I don't like it when I'm like realizing I have to sit down for like 6 hours of cutscenes total, which I don't know how long the rest of them are gonna be,
But they're unskippable.
oh, I guess I should probably hit some buttons. My absolute favorite part, though, by far, is when you're going to use the teleport ticket for the first time. You're supposed to say the name of the place you want to teleport to. And Clee gets it wrong.
What is this? It's casual content. So that good people can feel smart for ignoring it.
I even hit Bloodwedding thinking maybe I should hit this, but I think my passive regen would have healed me up anyway. one thing I do not do well on when playing warrior is actually holding my charges. I often just like hit them compulsively, like they're any other like cooldown, and then I'm sad that I don't have them.
They're still fun to push though. Like,
Well, I mean, you're supposed to save them for during the cooldowns, right? You know, whenever you have have
Sure.
3 charges every
Does that even
tech
buff
step.
them anymore? Oh. Sure. Party cooldowns. Like Berserk, I was like, Inner Release doesn't buff them anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It's about as good as you can reasonably hope for in a regular party. I think maybe you can get a 4 if you waited for cooldowns or something.
I think.
It's 12 or 13, yeah. I think it's 12 though. Well, you have to bring that to me.
But this fight is the real measure. How much you can skip. Right here. This is the safe spot today.
Shake it off, reprisal. Aw, yeah, I'm helping.
no, I hit the button too soon. What do you mean no fear? He's like beyond dead. He's not even gonna start.
Yeah, but he was thinking about starting.
So clearly we didn't do good enough because he started the cast.
I haven't updated any of my DPS gear
I
with
think
any of the gear of this patch yet.
I think that is level capped anyway. That one, that dungeon, level synced.
To 630, yeah. Which is a shame. Why do they do that? If it's expert,
Because then you'd have one dungeon that you can steamroll, and then one dungeon that's hard, and people would be like, "Ah, I got the hard dungeon." Wah.
I guess you're right. People would complain about that.
Oh yeah, leveling. Let me see here. I have Dark Knight and Sage or Astrologian. Well, I'll do Astro. It's almost 90.
I'm gonna dip.
That's understandable. Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna grab a drink before we go in.
God, I forgot how much I hated the Astro HUD. Like, I actually have to move a whole bunch of buttons on my hotbar because they're covering up the card. That's okay, these aren't important. Echo drops. Wait, I've echo dropped on my bar twice. I guess I was running Palace of the Dead. Ooh, I can't remove this. I'm just gonna move it safely to a different bar. I still have Nocturnal Sect and Diurnal Sect on my bar. Those are never leaving. You know what else is on my bar? Blizzard 2.
Blizzard 2 is useful now.
It's certainly not useful on an Astro.
That is correct. I'm getting increasingly salty that they have not raised Trust XP.
I've given up. I'm just gonna get all my jobs to 90.
But like, look at what I've leveled up. Like, I'm literally just saving these classes for that.
Same. Yeah, no, I could just run the trusts. I could just run the trusts. But that's a lot of running the same dungeon. And the next one I have to do I have to do Tower of Zot like a billion times. Is it Zot or Babel? Whichever one, the Garlemald Express. Anima. I have to do a bunch of anima.
This is funny but stupid. You know at how Rod's at the teleport crystal, there's open sky. Well, I
Yeah.
have it set up to pull out the umbrella automatically. So I put it away, I take 2 steps, and then I take 2 steps back and it pulls it back out again. Because it doesn't have like a timer or anything associated with it. And it's like, you're stepping into the rain. That's such a weird area. Anyway, we good?
Ooh, rando tank.
Oh, that's another thing in Genshin that I always find is amusing, even though it is a complete non-thing. When they're doing an event quest or something, and they have monsters. They have like a monster pack that is your party, which they have in the new area. Like there's like a cryo slime and a dendro whirly there's just like
Right.
there's a monster pack that resembles your party, right?
I have no buttons. I have literally 4 buttons. Ah. I mean, I might as well single target them down because I don't have an AoE spell for another 25 levels.
Oh, my AoE spell is so bad it's not worth using. Except on I guess 3 targets is okay.
You only have we should have what? Arrow 2?
For Thunder 2 and Scatter. But
Hey,
they're 100 and 120 potency. Which is a yikes for me, dog.
I mean, considering your Thunders or whatever, like 300 potency.
Yeah.
I remember there was, in fact, I think this might even be the level where it's actually in AoE packs, or on 2 targets. It's like better to cast Ver Thunder 2 and then Ver Arrow.
You don't have arrow yet, so.
You don't have normal arrow.
Oh, sorry, yes.
So it's like you use like the fast AoE, but then the single target big hit.
Well, Scatter 2 is 120, so for 3 targets, that's better.
But on 2 targets. Because what is
Yeah, actually, you're correct. Their Thunder 2 is 100 potency. So, yeah. That's a weird thing. I certainly would not have put the brain power into thinking of that myself.
You're welcome. These are things I can't get out of my head.
This dude looks like an NPC, though.
Yep. I mean that's low level gear for you.
I mean, he hasn't done the whole... yeah, he's not done the whole of the novice. Oh no, he has. He's got the brand new ring.
Maybe he's got like better than level 15 gear.
Nope.
Does he have the Aetherite ring?
No.
Because the accessory set you just get as a new adventurer.
The accessory set.
Yes, they just give you the accessories. That's not from the Hall of the Novice.
Brand new ring.
The rings, yeah. The only ring that you get from the Hall of the Novice is the Aetherite ring, or whatever the...
What'd you get,
Look,
Kanata?
I've done 40 alts.
I mean, I'm not. They changed that.
They give you an entire... So, remember when you first started the game, they didn't give you any accessories, like, at all.
No, no,
You
no.
had none.
You got one based off
One
of a
from-
question that they asked, and it's like,
And
what do you think of this thing? I'm like, I prefer strength, and it's like, have this +1 debt ring.
and if you were smart and you said money or something, whichever
Yeah,
one
you
did
get-
the crafting thing, you could sell that thing for so much money.
Yeah, because it was like the lowest level plus CP
Yeah.
accessory that you could get.
But so then they started giving you you can wear that brand new accessory set like all the way to like 20 or something. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, it's good, but I thought you got it from the Hall of the Novice.
All you get is the clothes.
Well, you also get it from the Hall of the Novice because Kanata just got it like last week.
Oh. I was like, they just give it to you when you start.
Well, Kanata started a while ago. Nice copper ring there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, this is his only unlocked character at level 25, so Hall of the Novice is still worth doing.
It's so annoying and slow.
It's
Sure.
pretty painful.
Sure is.
No, it teaches you
Well-
fundamentals that are fine.
Teaches healers to heal.
Does it still have a thing where you have to go and like pull a lever in the middle of combat?
It's not. No, it's not there anymore. It's literally not there.
Kanata did it last week.
Really? Where does it just appear?
Mm-hmm. I wondered if they took that out, especially since, like, that's teaching you how to do, like, these super old gimmick fights like Copperbell mines that they do not design anymore.
Which
Is that
kinda
fight
makes me
still the
sad.
same too?
Nope, we're doing it right now. It's they had to redo it so that trusts could actually do it.
Right.
dungeons are the place where the gimmick fights makes the most sense.
It's so slow though, and leveling when you're sitting there waiting for the thing to
Sure.
spawn. It's so silly. Yeah, I just want to get the new dungeon like once.
I didn't see anything.
so easy.
Oh,
Like,
there's no trap guys.
nope. Nope.
I always liked to let them run first and trap the, let them trigger the guys and panic, because they always did.
Like a random pack of 4 monsters, and it's like, oh no, like this is actually doing damage. Welcome back.
Oh. Let's see if my other group can.
Did you take damage? You know what I have at this level? That makes no sense. At level 6, light speed. I can just sit here and run in circles. Please do not let this fall on my inventory.
Three commendations for the tank.
Did anyone get a commendation? Because I didn't. Let's rescind those commendations.
I forgive him for being a sprout. I do not forgive people an expert.
That's fine. That run was not slow, so. So, Hanada, you're almost level 30. You know what that means. That means that you can unlock a job and then have a job crystal.
What are you leveling? What are you leveling?
Oh yeah, guess what DPS of all the DPS that Kanata could have picked?
Monk.
It's Monk.
Is it?
It's actually Monk.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be that was the one I least expected. So.
Yep, it is the thing that is the least similar to healer in every respect. Which,
Sure.
you know, I have to give credit. Like, there you go. Do something different. No, but you will need to bring it to experts. Boot shine. I mean, you better be
These
doing
ten-
more AoE. I mean, you have a whole combo. You start with Shadow of the Destroyer, and then you do 4-point Fury, and then you do Rock Breaker.
It used to just be Rock Breaker. Which was weird thinking back on it, but
I mean, the real weird part is that you only get the third part of your AoE combo. Guess what level it unlocks at? Just take a guess. Pull a number out of the sky. What number would you expect to get the third hit of your 3-hit AoE combo? Sorry, I'm mistaken. It's the first hit of your AoE combo. When do you expect to get the first hit of your AoE combo? You get it at, oh, actually, it's probably just an upgrade. Let me. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so yeah, technically you should have all 3 parts by 45.
By the way, Arm of the Destroyer. You remember how much potency that used to do?
Like 80,
Nope.
50.
50.
But it had like it interrupted or something. It had an interrupt on it, I
I
think.
think it had a silence.
Because I remember you could like use that in
Yeah.
raids.
Actually, no, it was a silence because Monk was one of the first jobs I played, and I used it in T1 to interrupt ADS high voltage.
Yeah, I say if you had a good monk, they could do that every single time on rotation. Yeah, it had to be a really good monk. Aw, Celine.
Or you bring a bard who just hits a button. Which is what everybody wanted, but nobody played bard.
I did. It's just ADS, yeah, the first.
Now, I hope